Hello and welcome to another episode of Whispers of the Old, Ballads of the Young. This time we are doing a Christmas special, dear listeners. Well, it's technically a Christmas one-shot, but I just wanted to call it a Christmas special. And I apologize for any of the strange sounds I may make or sniffling because I have been hit with a very, very inconvenient allergy as of today. And so... Right, so... I will explain how this Christmas one-shot is going to work. Right, so first off, this Christmas one-shot is going to be a Poirot-esque mystery. So expect, something very Agatha Christie to happen. And secondly, each player, I have told them to make a character of their own, a completely new one, separate from the campaign we normally run. And the other mechanics and details of the game will be reviewed as we go on in this session. And I have forgotten to turn on any Christmas music for myself. Damn.
Oh crap, me too. Wait.
Give me a second, gentlemen. I do not think I want to listen to Mariah Carey. Yes. I'll just go with Christmas tavern music. Alright, so am I correct in assuming that all my players now have their character documents up?
Yes.
Just to be clear to the listeners, I have not told them any stats or anything at all. All they have now is the appearance, backstory, and character name. And some of the character names it's gonna be a bit hard to keep a straight face.
No.
Okay. What the fuck, you guys? Alright, Recker, you said that you had it in your same character sheet, right? Just on a different tab?
Yeah.
Alright, just let me open that real quick. Right, I see the names. Okay. Right. Pardon me. Oh, my nose is red.
It is the season.
Tis the season to be ill, truly. Right. Well, gentlemen, are you ready to begin?
I have my dice. I'm good to go.
Right. Excellent.
Yarg.
Okay. Well, as Merrick has helpfully said, 'tis the season indeed. A season of joy, cheer, and, Christmas things. But today, none of you are here to do that. Today, all three of you are on a very important political mission to go attend a very important Christmas party held by the one and only Leonard Rallius. Leonard Rallius is hailed as the greatest wizard of all time. He is a genius, rock star, and unfortunately also a massive asshole. However, since his presence and name alone mean many powerful things, you are unfortunately forced to attend his asinine Christmas party. How do you all arrive to his Christmas party manor? Let's start with Gluggy's character first.
So, my character arrives to the party through the cab.
Okay. I don't know why it's that funny, but okay.
Arrives in the party through a cab. He pays the driver, says his goodbyes, then he just anxiously runs to the entrance.
A
But
generic looking man in the black bodyguard suit, holds up his hand and goes, "Please, are you invited to the Christmas party? Please state your name."
Where are my manners? Right. My name it's Vinny Stromboli. I got the invitation a couple of days ago. Here, if you want it, I can show it to you. He says as he pulls out the invitation
Okay.
from Leonard.
The guard takes the invitation letter and opens it. He looks through it. He checks the guest list. Vinny Stromboli.
Why, yes.
Well, it looks legit. Feel free to go in. Please go in. An attendant will take you to the waiting room. Please head inside.
Thank you. May I ask if there's any manners that we have to, any customs that I have to follow inside? I'm not sure about this entire thing.
Yeah, just don't be an asshole. I think, even if he is an asshole.
Okay, I'll try my best. Thank you, Mr. Big Man.
Sure. Yeah, just head in. Right.
All right, man.
So Vinny Stromboli goes in, and the next person to pull up on the entrance is Merrick. Please introduce your character, how you arrive at this Christmas manor.
Okay. Yeah. Presumably during the opening of this party, there's some very distant whines, horse whines, and very very heavy gasping in the distance, and they come closer, and it's just apparent. There's a trolley, being led by two horses, physically exasperated by dragging this towering 7-foot mammoth person. He, as soon as they arrive at the gate, he steps down. Big thumps shake the ground, and he comes out in his little worker class suit, not particularly fancy, but it's formal for the event. And he approaches the guard, or the bodyguard.
Okay. The bodyguard, looks up to you. Name and invitation, please.
I'm not sure if it's listed down there. Does it fit? It's pretty long. If you pup, is that on the list?
He gives a heavy sigh. Are you perhaps Mr. Beltrug Pup Chargoga Gogman Chao Gagoga Chao Bangna Gaguga Maug?
Right on point. He clears his throat.
Right, well, we had to use up 3 rolls for your name alone, so it's kind of hard to miss. Yes, can I please see your invitation?
Apologies, my dad was a bit of a cruel figure. He reaches into his worker class pocket with having some difficulty trying to navigate through the wool, and he pulls it out, very crumpled, and he gives it to the bodyguard.
And the bodyguard takes it, straightens it out, opens it, and looks at it. Yep, it checks out. Have excellent time in there, Mr. Beltrug Pup Chargo Gagoga Manchao Gagoga Chao Bana Gagoga Magao. An attendant will direct you to the waiting room inside.
Thank you. He waddles in.
Alright. And that's Beltrug in. And the third person to arrive to the entrance of the manor is Recker's character. Will you please introduce how you get to the manor and how you arrive?
So you see, there's a carriage being pulled by a horse as it comes along, and hanging onto the side of the carriage, just on the outside, hopping off as the carriage passes by. You see a man with a leather jacket hop off. He's got a small small sack with him. Kind of like, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be a duffel bag, but it seems to be made of a very particular material. He hops off, looks back at the carriage that just pulls away. Yo, thanks for the ride, Lenny. He walks up to the guy. Hello,
Name and invitation, please.
And the right, the name's Pyrodin. Sheerlight, if you got it.
Would I be correct in understanding that is a Pyrodin Sheerlight?
Yes.
All right. Can I please see your invitation, please?
Right. It's here. He reaches into his coat pocket. He's very dainty with it. Here.
Right. Thank you.
It's which floor is it?
Please give me a second. Yes, it seems like we do have a Pyrodin Sheerlight for the party. He hands the invitation back to you. Please go inside. An attendant will see you to the waiting room, and they'll announce when the party starts. Please head your way, Mr. Pyrodin.
Thank you. Then he says, "Oh, by the way, it's the Christmas season." He reaches into the duffel bag. He brings out a heavy metallic figurine. You got any kids? He's gonna make great toy for him.
Well, no, sir. I'm unmarried. But it's thank you for the Christmas gift, sir.
Does this person have a podium?
Yes. He has like one of those like concierge podium things.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it there anyway. Just leave it there. Take it anyways.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, sir. And thank you for the present. Hope you have a wonderful time in there.
Thank you.
Right. Well, Pyrodin, you head in. And as luck would have had it, or rather the DM would have it, you are seated in the waiting room at a table next to a big mammoth person and a human in a human wearing a chef hat. Right. And here. Yeah. Sorry. Woody just messaged me. Oh.
Okay. Hello, fellas. Mind if I take a seat?
No problem, lad. He tries to shuffle his seat to make space in order to make way for. What's the image of Recker's character?
So it's a it's a red-skinned not slightly glowing in this moment, but it's a red skinned guy. He looks like he's wearing a leather gloves, leather jacket. That's zipped up. Just stuff that makes it look like he doesn't really want to make skin contact. But other than that, he kind of looks like he's trying to be a uh think think Brad Pitt fashion.
Oh,
If,
wait, is it? Are you talking like, body wise? Is it like Hellboy, like without the horns, or
not that thick.
skinnier?
Not that thick. Probably average young 20s. Not even
Ah,
fair built man. He's just it looks like he just tinkers a lot.
I see, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, noted.
Well, you're all seated at this the same table in the waiting room, and now, as DM, I am about to review an interesting mechanic to this one shot.
Mhm.
So, if you all have noticed, I did not ask you to, roll for any stats or pick a class or just, do the usual D&D stuff. And that's because we will essentially be improving these things on the fly. But there is a catch. You'll be using a monkey's paw mechanic.
Oh,
Alright.
So, as an example, starting now, you three are attending this party with a goal in mind. There is something you want from this man called Leonard Rallius, and that is why you are attending his Christmas party, even though he is an asshole, and you most likely have much better things to do. What these motivations are, I will now let you write it down in your document as your motivation for coming here to this party. But when you tell me, I will add in a condition. When you finish writing it, just say it out loud, one by one, starting from the top. So it's going to be Gluggy, Merrick, and then Recker. And then I will tell you the monkey's paw condition to each one.
okay. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm slightly familiar with the concept of a monkey's paw, but relatively speaking, it's not gonna be good. I'm assuming, is it?
No, it is not going to be good.
Okay.
All right. And I will give you, for funnies, I will give you all exactly 2 minutes to think of a reason.
Oh,
Starting
crap.
now. All right. As DM, maybe I shouldn't be saying this in front of my players, but God, I hope this works. I spent like the last 8 hours walking outside with my family, playtesting this in my head, and talking to walls.
Quite literally playtesting and debugging in your mind.
I talked to a wall, and then I think someone walked by me and just looked at me and just like, what the hell is he doing? And I was like, oh, you would understand. All right. I'm writing some of you right out there motivations. I'm already laughing. Well, Merrick, I think you're the only person not, sniffling during this Christmas season.
Might have experience before, and I might have passed it on to my brother.
No.
Yeah.
It was you. The sleeper agent.
Patient 0.
Patient 0. Oh, I would love to make a fucking... Jesus Christ.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yikes.
I would love to make like a Resident Evil campaign sometime soon. So many campaigns I want to make. If I land a job as a professional DM, it wouldn't be too bad. All right, and those 2 minutes are up, everyone. So, whatever character motivation you have, I'm gonna be using it. So,
Oh God.
Mr. Stromboli, can you please tell me why Vinny Stromboli has come to Rallius's Christmas party?
Hmm. Do I say it like I'm talking to the others?
Actually, you know what?
or-
Yeah. As the conversation progresses in this waiting room, and you've been waiting for a little bit, you start to discuss, to each other, since you're all getting along somewhat well, to tell each other why you're here. So yes, Mr. Stromboli, say it as if you're telling it to the other two on the table.
Okay. I thought I was gonna like plain speak it.
No,
Yeah,
you've
alright.
given me an excellent idea.
So I don't know why both of you are here. I assume you also have something you want from big wizard guy. Me personally, I just want more exposure for my trattoria. My pizza place. If you don't understand what I'm saying, because there's been no traffic lately, and the rent's nearly due. I'm panicking, and him being in town, this is the best possible chance to get some exposure. How about for you? Any one of you? What's your purpose? What do you want from him?
All right. So to clearly explain, if so Mr. Stromboli wants to ask Mr. Leonard for more exposure for his pizza place, which is, if I'm reading this correctly, Stromboli's Tower of Pizza, because there has been no customers lately. All right. So the monkey's paw for this one is that, and write this down. So for this motivation, when you are talking about food or anything food related, check wise, you will be able to roll with advantage with a +5 to the check. However, you will find a way to reference food at the end of any sentence or conversation you do. Must be Italian food. Or food that you made, that you think is Italian.
Oh, testing his improvisation skills now, and oh no.
Mamma mia, I'm gonna have to bring out the cocoa book.
Wait, just to clarify, how Italian does the dish have to be? If it's like spaghetti, does it count, or just like just pasta in general? What's the threshold?
Well, mainly I'll leave it up to his discretion. Actually, you know what? Let's add an additional monkey's paw. If anyone is unsatisfied with how Italian the reference is, anyone, including the other players, can tell Gluggy to redo that sentence. To make it more Italian.
To make this clear, go. If I don't think it's Italian enough, I'll just tell you change. Like
Yes, like
Yes, shoot from the hip. Yeah.
Right. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to grab another tissue box. Holy cow.
I was also going to say how how quote unquote Italian is this? Is this Italian or American Italian?
Yeah. He's pulling out like the recipe book, like the whole. What classifies as Italian?
Yeah, it must be Italian.
I'm so sorry about your wife. By the way, has she tried? Oh wait, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. We will resume in 1 minute. Okay, so to buy some time for everyone else, in the next 1 minute, if Merrick still isn't back, Recker, you good to just do the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just 1 minute. God, these names are gonna kill me someday.
Okay.
Okay. Dogs have been shut up, and it's been 1 minute. Okay, since Merrick, oh wait, I need to mark this. Sorry if that was loud. All right, and recess has ended. Well, I'm glad everyone's back, and we also have another person who could fortunately make it to the Christmas one-shot. Hello there, Penguin. He's back.
Oh shit! I was about to go into character already. Sorry, I was getting ready for it.
No worries. You will know when your character comes in. Don't worry.
Because I had a reason for my character to be late already.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so as Vinny Stromboli, if you recall, has announced his motivation to be here, and I have announced the monkey's paw effect. We will now move on to the next person to introduce himself. Pyridin. It is now your turn to share your motivation.
Okay. What? Hold on. Fairly interesting. Fairly interesting venture. Stromboli. I make myself. I want to talk to Mr. Leonard Rellis because I want to find opportunities for employment. Because I love making children's toys. I want to talk to him because, well, maybe he can give me connections or give me work.
Right.
It's not that easy nowadays for me.
Okay. So that is Pyridin's motivation, correct? He wants to he's attending Rally's Christmas party in the hopes of finding business opportunity to make children's toys, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, since that is the effect, so now time for the monkey's paw. Pyridin, when you are involved with tinkering of any sort, you have advantage on rolls and a +5 to that check. However, you now developed an obsessive compulsion to tinker with things in front of you to show that you can make a toy out of it. And if no materials are nearby, you will find a way to obtain materials from the environment, whether it be rocks or dirt, and make a toy from it.
All right.
If anyone, both players and DM, are not satisfied with the toy you have made, you will feel compelled to develop it further.
All right. Fine premise.
Right, and that is your monkey's paw effect. Okay,
Cool.
and that is sorry. I was reading something. Okay, and that is a Pyridin's monkey's paw. Are we all clear on that?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now, before the big mammoth person can say anything, in enters a fourth person onto your waiting table. A man, wearing a very, very big top hat.
Do I go?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Hello! Salutations, everyone. My name is Ostentatious Fantasia. But if you're part of the 1%, you can also call me Austin. I am CEO and founder of Fantasia Capital, LLC. Trademarked. It's nice to make your acquaintance today. I give everyone my business card.
like you don't even wait for them to take it; you just place it in front of them.
I put it
them
into
out.
their hand.
Shuffles them out like a deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, you are graced by my presence.
Okay.
Okay. And Austin, can you please announce your motivation to be here? Since with your businessman senses, you feel like it is necessary for you to announce that to the table.
I am here to try to merge my wonderful company with that of Leonard Rallius. You see, my company have had 10% year-over-year growth for the last 10 years, and I feel that with our business, we should form a successful partnership.
All right, and that's your motivation?
Right.
Okay, so with that as your motivation, it is now time for me to give you the monkey's paw effect. So, when it comes to anything money related, Austin will roll with advantage with a +5 to the check. However, Austin will always be trying to sell a business related to whatever he's talking about at the current point to anyone. And you will feel like you have to sell it for big money.
As in stocks or
No, a business. If you are talking about bananas, in some point of the conversation, Austin will have to somehow forcefully insert in an idea about a banana business.
I'm sorry, DM. Do you happen to be part of the 1%? If not, then it's ostentatious to you. Thank you very much.
Okay, he's very in character. Okay, ostentatious. Yes. And if the business idea is unsatisfactory, the DM and other players can say change to make ostentatious go even wilder into his grand scheme.
Okay.
Also, an additional thing, sorry. The business also has to be somewhat shady as well. Like, not solid or stable. It has to have some kind of weird cash.
Banana pyramid scheme.
Yeah, a banana
Multi-level
pyramid.
marketing banana.
Yeah.
See, we sell. You buy one banana and you sell 2 to the next person, and then it's not a pyramid scheme per se. It's
Right. And that is ostentatious thing. Right. Now, since ostentatious Fantasia is now preoccupied with doing whatever it is the top 1% does at waiting tables, it is now time for the mammoth man, Pup, to announce his motivation to the group.
For the record. Also, I was not here for Wreckers or sorry, the Red Man's
Oh,
motivation.
so Recker's character,
Primary idea.
Pyrodin. His motivation is to find business opportunities and connections so that he can make children's toys as a business. And now, when anything about tinkering is involved, he rolls with advantage with a +5 to the check. However, Pyrodin now has an obsessive compulsion to tinker with things in front of him to make toys. And if there are lacking materials, he must gather materials to make them, whether it be ripping up the floorboards or just taking the candelabras. And if the party or the DM is dissatisfied with the toy made, we can say change to compel him to develop further.
This is so ass. Oh my god. Okay. There's a lot of specifications.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Right. Also, Penguin, I see you asking whether you should write characters' names in chat. I will say no, because I want you to all experience the awkward tension of having to ask each other's names over and over again, just like in a real-life party. Right, so, well, Pup, please, announce his motivation to the party.
I love them. Okay. So Pup clears his mammoth throat. There's a low rumble, almost like 60 decibels below the usual hearing level. And he says, "Well, nice to know all of you. As for me, my intention in being here is hopefully to find another mammoth partner, preferably male. Not romantically, just a partner to help work with the business. It is particularly hard to work with mammoth specialized tools and to find a partner who can also use said tools because they don't particularly work with anyone else. So finding someone else who can possibly work with me in the workshop and not be able to buy any more tools because we're in a financially pretty ruined state right now. It would be very nice to know someone."
Right, okay. So, is that Pup's motivation?
Yes.
Okay,
for-
so
for
Pup's
being the
motivation to
party.
find a workshop partner to help out with the business since they can use, tools better than he can. Because mammoths are...
Yes.
The hands are different, I suppose. Okay, that is your motivation. Now for the monkey's paw effect. When making in relationship related things, such as getting to know other people or just, gaining favor, you have advantage on rolls and a +5 to the checks. Please write this down. However, men are very attracted to you for no particular reason. And any attempts you make to gain a workshop partner will instead be misinterpreted as trying to get a romantic one.
Why do you keep pushing fruity quicks on my brother's characters?
Did you listen to the way he said it?
I have the gay debuff. I'm noting this down.
And
Unintentionally out of closet.
if anyone feels that it is not gay enough, we can say change.
We can say yeet.
We can say yeet to make it gayer.
So I have to phrase my motivation in like finding other people with a gay subtext that is
Yes.
purely unintentional.
You will phrase it.
Well,
to be nice.
I think we're making it vortex now. Not subtext. No, it's longer.
Not subtext.
Actually, no, it's not wrong. Okay,
Just pull,
noted.
just pull an arcane A. I want my partner.
Yeah. In the very first sentence, you will only say partner. You cannot specify that it is for the workshop in the first sentence.
Okay, partner, nothing about workshop. Okay, wait.
I'm
one
Wait,
looking
is
more.
he like a mammoth man? What's happening?
He's like
Is
a
he an
loxodon,
elephant?
but like a mammoth.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm looking
And,
for a partner who's good with his hands.
He needs a firm grip.
I'm looking for a man who knows how to handle a hammer.
Good with tools.
Out of everyone in this party, only you can suit my needs.
Right. Okay, and I believe that is everyone motivations and monkey's paw. I will assume that you all understand what game we're playing now, gentlemen.
God, it's essentially an SNL skit.
I love it. I love it to death.
I don't have Gluggers' character.
Alright.
Glaucus's character is Vinny Stromboli. He is a human wearing a white tank top with a short-sleeved black shirt, and he also wears a chef hat.
Okay. One more thing.
Italian human.
What's
Yes.
Italian human.
A subclass, if you will, I suppose.
Variant human Italian.
Okay. So, any questions before we proceed further?
What's Penguin's character, if I may ask?
Penguin's character is Ostentatious Fantasia.
Ostentatious Fantasia.
Yes.
What the? Okay.
Do you happen to earn more than $1 million a month?
Okay, Monopoly. Man.
Alright, then you can be ostentatious.
What does he look like? Or what?
He has
just an image.
he has a big mustache with white hair.
I'm the Monopoly man.
Yeah, he's the Monopoly man. Simply put.
Okay, but
He's
does it
he's a
with
white
or
man.
without the monocle? With or without the monocle? I need to be very specific about this.
Two monocles, one for each eye.
He has two monocles.
Two monocles.
Two monocles.
He has 2 breast pockets and 2 jacket pockets. All of them have chains, chains and pocket watches inside them.
He can like quick draw.
One
like,
for each Monopoly.
He has 2. He has 2 walking canes. He doesn't need them, but he's just too lazy to walk with his own strength.
when he takes
I have a
over.
whole.
When he takes
Yeah,
over a
his
business, he
couplings
gains
have
one more
couplings.
monocle. It's like General Grievous.
One for the last owner.
When he wipes his hands, he pulls out a satin, super expensive handkerchief. Wipes his hands, throws it in the trash.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost clean freak
Yeah,
levels of
Two
things.
pockets, 2 handkerchiefs.
You can tell he has like a brush for both his head and then a separate one dedicated for his mustache. It's
Yeah,
just
like a
it's just
tiny
him.
one.
Yeah. Alright, noted.
All right. Any more questions, gentlemen?
Monopoly man, red skin guy, and a human subclass Italian.
Okay. Right. And there is you all after announcing your motivations and such, you hear the sound of a bell ringing. And an attendant comes in and speaks in a loud, clear voice. Leonard Rallius's Christmas party shall now begin. May I please invite everyone to the Grand Hall. And the main doors of the waiting room open for everyone to file into the Grand Hall. As y'all enter the Grand Hall, it is, well, in every sense of the word, in lack of a better one, ostentatious. It is dressed to the nines. Some of the plates are actually floating from just magical spells. You know, there's like self-cooking like stations, because Rallius just has to always flaunt what a wonder at magic he is. There is all kinds of magic trickery abound, even a self-juggling clown and various entertainments scattered about. There's also a very big Christmas tree at the far end of the hall, adorned with a mana star, slowly showering falling stars down everywhere onto the party.
That's cool.
Right. And from the very far end next to the Christmas tree, you see a throne fit for a king with a man sitting on it. Or to be more accurate, a blonde-haired elf. That is Leonard Rallius, as you all have known since his picture has been everywhere in recent times. He rises from his throne and speaks in a voice clearly loudened by magic. Welcome, welcome to my Christmas party, dear ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you enjoyed the rather long wait outside in the waiting room. I must apologize for that. It's not like I enjoy seeing you wait at all or anything, but I simply just wasn't done with my luxury bath time. But regardless of that, I do hope you enjoy the Christmas festivities. Let the party begin! He snaps his fingers and music starts playing as the curtains draw open with magic, revealing the snowing, starry sky outside. Alright, it is now the beginning of party time. There are people mingling about everywhere. And you all have some decisions to make. One is that you try to approach Leonard Rallius right now and, curry some favor with him as per your motivations. Or two, enjoy the so-called buffet and wait for later time. Or three, give up on the idea of engaging with Leonard Rallius at all and attempt to scout out other people in the party for connections instead. What do you all wish to do?
Do we have to choose as a group?
No, not really.
I see. Alright, top to bottom.
My fellow companions! Seeing as we've come in together, I see no reason for us to separate, but I would rather like to go and talk with Mr. Leonard right now. So,
Yes.
if anyone's willing to come with, we can gang up on him, see if we can get an advantage from being in a group.
Hack tactics.
You really want...
Well, yes, I think this big mammoth man would be rather used to that, aren't you? You muscly big
Well, I don't
mammoth man.
Well, I particularly don't want to go towards the giant dick. Well, not that he has a giant dick. It's just, well, either way, I have no interest in going into.
Additional condition: every man will now assume that Pup has a massive 20-incher.
Oh man!
I think that the trunk is indicative of something.
Now, Mr. Mammoth Man, I am sure confused about the nature of your being. Are you acquainted with a Mothman, or is that a different kind of thing?
Well, you see, the Mothman and I have some certain peculiar...
Oh, I understand. You don't. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
It's a bit private, if I might add.
Well, let's see if we can find you a new Mothman for today.
There's probably nothing a bit about his private.
Now, see, Pirate, and you do seem like a man of means yourself.
Right, and while this exchange is happening, all you notice a queuing line forming up to talk to Leonard Rallius, who is still reclining on his golden throne.
I'd like to just quickly try and get a position.
Okay.
position in the
I
line?
will say that as a group, since there's lots of people who are actually going in groups together.
Okay.
So I will say that you all
Okay.
go there as a group and just start waiting in line.
Fine. All right.
Now, while we're in line, let's get acquainted a little bit. Now, Pyridon, I take it you're a man of means. Does your company happen to be traded on the stock market? And if so, on which? And what's the stock price currently?
Broker, are you? Well, I'm not fortunate like you, sir. I'm looking for work.
Oh, a freeloader. Well, I take out a handkerchief and wipe my hand. Oh, I certainly wouldn't want to get mixed in with the wrong company here. But I hope you the best in your ventures.
Thank you.
And Mr. Stromboli.
Is that a maybe I could show you my skills. Is that a pocket watch?
Yes, it is pure gold, and it would be a cold day in hell before I had a freeloader, a pure golden watch. You see, I have been hoodwinked too many times for that to work on me.
Paranoid. Okay, well, I'll leave you to your
Paranoid is
uncalibrated pocket watch.
Paranoia is for the poor. For the rich, we have substantiated fears and risk management. Yeah, Mr. Stromboli, let's. I'm sorry, I did not. I'm just saying it in his native tongue. You see, as a man of means, I have been
You're,
educated in all these variants of languages.
You're talking to me. Me, yes?
Yes, Mr. Stromboli. I hear you're a proprietor of your own business yourself. As a businessman, I can respect that.
Thank you. It's been rough lately, but I'm hoping
Can I
that
not find any
this
good
will
company in
help
this place?
What do you mean by that?
Do they put me here among the poor and the desolate on purpose? What is this joke?
You place yourself among us.
You take that back,
Why,
mister.
you're like... Why, you're like a piece of pineapple.
The pineapple seems
Piece
to
of
be one of the more
pineapple with
noble.
no sauce. Why, it may be healthier, but I assure you, you're not as popular to the others as you think you are.
Oh, sauce is purely a poor man's pursuit. I eat my fruit and my food and drinks pure without the degradation of sauces. So I take everything you say to me as a compliment, mister.
Hey, Mamma mia. I'm talking to someone with whose ideal plate of food is soggy nochi. Maybe not talk about business here, yes?
What business is there to talk about? You're failing one, obviously not.
Okay, right. And as you are all bickering, the queue has become shorter and shorter, and it is soon your time to meet Leonard, Rallius. However, there is, the group, in front of you seems to be rather big. However, Pup, you notice that it is predominantly men in the group in front of you. I now offer you the idea comes to your mind that you may be able to persuade them to perhaps let you go first.
May I identify anyone who is particularly large out of the populace?
There is an orc man. And it looks like he also has a trunk down there as well.
Okay.
Don't
I-
think
I-
tucking their
I-
penises or something.
They're mammals, no? Wait a minute. Alright, a flash of motivation goes over
Whoa.
Pup's eyes.
He's really motivated, guys.
not that type of flash. Alright. He adjusts his suit. He tenses up. Now, if I may, gentlemen, would you mind holding a place in the line for me, if you don't mind?
The group turns to face you, and you find that they are all very muscular and big men. There are 3 orcs, 2 minotaurs, 1 Goliath, and one very beefy human who kind of looks like Henry Cavill.
Oh,
The cavalry
God.
is here.
the cavalry.
The cavalry.
That I have your attention, gentlemen. If I may ask, you being acquaintances of male acquaintances. If I may ask, I require some assistance in my business, in which I need the help of a peculiar type of man, especially as such like yourselves, big, strong, preferably has some previous experience in handling some equipment, if I may.
A peculiar type of man. You perhaps mean a sort of queer type?
No. I'm more referring to those who have a rather large a rather large amount of how can I say this? Experience and
Experience handling large tools?
yes, exactly. You read my mind.
One of the orc men puts his hand on your shoulder. In a somewhat non-platonic way. Whoa. I think you may have come to the right place for that.
Oh, perfect. If I may ask, what is your specialty? If I may ask.
Well, as you asked for, I'm very good at handling big tools. And especially big, thick hammers.
Do you know how to handle them, if I may ask?
Very well.
Because the ones in my abode, per se, has a bit of a specialty. Like there's only, I'm assuming, a select few who can handle it very well.
Oh, well, I've been told that I have a very firm grip on these things. Say, what do you say, we get out of here and get something together after this meeting with Rallius? My group
of course.
has to discuss it first.
Understood. But I do still have some business here, as I need to find, let's say, a few more I can help out with. Who can help me out with said business? You are fine with working with multiple partners, are you?
Oh, most definitely. You could say that I'm very good at workplace cooperation, particularly in private spaces.
Perfect. This particular space might be a bit crowded, as I have not expanded the business yet, but I'll update you. Is there any way I could keep contact with you? An address?
They all take out their business cards and hand it to you. All the burly men.
Stars physically like reminiscing glowing off of his pup's eyes. Why, thank you once again for all of your help. Just thank you. You have been perfect assistance to me. I will keep in touch.
Would you like to roll to persuade them to let you go first?
Yes, with advantage. Is it with advantage or is it with the plus 5?
You have advantage and a +5.
Okay, so it's both.
Yeah.
Okay, this is just to get your business cards, correct? Or is this just to introduce myself?
This is to convince them to give your group their spot, making you the next group to meet Leonard Rallius.
Okay, perfect. I will roll. Actually, no, let me bring up my... I have 2 d20s, so I can do this. Right. Nat 20 and a 9.
Okay. A nat 20 plus 5, that's 25. Okay. 25
Yeah.
to persuade. Okay. Go ahead and persuade. The TM2 buff mercs.
As Pup becomes more confident, again, along with our agreement, if it isn't much of an addition to our agreement, I might add, although it's completely unrelated, may my group take your spot in mine, if it's fine.
Well, I guess if it's you, we could allow this as an exception, but do make sure to come find us after this is all over. Harry Cavill says as he runs a hand down your back. We wouldn't mind seeing you from behind, anyways.
I'm sure the back of the shop will do just well for us.
Right, and then they part ways. And, your group gets to move ahead.
I signaled the rest of the group to come here as a herd of men leaves the lot.
Merrick, please write this down. And also, Vinny, Pyrodin, and Ostentatious. You notice one Harry Cavill, we'll just say Harry Cavill, 3 orcs, 2 minotaurs, and 1 Goliath, very obviously staring at Pup's ass as they walk back. And you could swear you heard one of them just mutter, I love seeing him leave.
Don't like to see you leave, love watching you go.
Right.
As much as I like to get ahead, it's always funny to do it in such uncleanly ways.
I simply call it good business, my friend.
Good business. I
Pardon
don't know what
me,
kind of
but
business you're into,
this
Pop,
is-
but
Yes.
certainly people of good society won't be seeing you much.
Go ahead, Gluggy.
I didn't know you swung that way. I respect the hustle, Uncooked strands are solid at first, but if you wet them off, they can be very flexible.
You get them later and get
Wait.
the little heaty.
Thank you. I'm very passionate in my business. If I might add, I've been in it for a long time. My uncle actually got me into this business, and I've been wanting to run it ever since.
Oh no!
Oh,
God.
seems like you have a well-oiled grill on your hands.
Right. As
I always
this
have to find a way
happens,
to.
the group in front of you finally finishes their talk, and it is now time for you to go up. As you go up onto the stage and approach the golden throne Leonard Rallius is sitting on, Pyrodin, you feel, due to your nervousness of meeting Leonard, you feel the urge to make a toy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
What do I see in front of me?
Well,
Anything.
you know that to your left there is a golden pocket watch from Ostentatious. On the ground there is a fancy rug, and to your right is a bunch of business cards in Pup's hands, and there's also the metal pole that's used as like the rope queue line.
Yeah.
All right. Can I roll to take all these things to tinker with?
Yes, you can.
Pickpocket.
Roll for tinkering. It is not really pickpocketing, I don't think. Imagine a man just snatching your watch away from you.
So it's got
Oh,
advantage,
you are
right?
Pardon, Recker?
It's with advantage, right? This is a
Yes,
tinker.
advantage
This is
and a
roll
plus
with
5.
Okay.
Oh
well,
my god.
The advantage is amazing because I got a nat 1 then a nat 20.
Yo.
Oh my god, we are.
Then the plus 5. Okay.
We're just lucky today, boys.
Uh-huh. Alright. So I just quickly just lifting these items from where for the pocket watch. It just it's easy enough to get it from
Ostentatious.
You
Austin's pocket.
do not call me Austin. I am sorry, but you do not earn much.
Lifting it
You earn
from
much too little money.
I'm lifting it from Austin's pocket. I'm just taking 4 business cards, and then I don't. I pull out strands from the rug really quickly, and then I take screws from. They look like they're not essentially there. They're just there to like fasten it and shit. But like screws from the metal rod, and I just like in the span of like a minute, I disassemble the pocket watch.
Oh, as you disassemble the pocket watch, very clearly gold plated.
Yes, very clearly gold. Amazing.
As he
I
unscrews the pole.
As I disassemble, thank you, Penguin. As I disassemble the pocket watch, I go, ooh, amazing. I take out a handkerchief. I start scraping off the gold plating. This will make great conductor. Disassemble the pocket watch. Use the gears and mechanisms, and I end up making a wind-up toy where it's essentially the parts of the pocket watch like moving, and then the cards and the fabric from the rug make up like pseudo bird wings, and it's essentially it just looks like a small bird toy that when you wind it up, it just moves its wings slowly up and down.
Right. Pyrodin, now that you've finished your sort of rampage, you realize that you've done all this in front of Leonard Rallius, and everyone is staring at you.
Well, you taking my pocket watch only shows me my generosity in front of the great Leonard Rarius. Do I fucking say that name?
Well, it is I've seen many business proposals before, but this is definitely one of the more interesting ones. Well, go ahead, gentlemen. State your what do you want? State it. I'm a bit interested now.
I bumble my way to the front. Mr. Rallius, look what I've made. Sure to be a. Of course, the design can be perfected, but sure to be a great hit with the kids. If you give me some capital for stuff, or you could just hire me as head designer in some business you own.
So you're a toy maker. I see. You're here to find some capital. Well, that's not a
Safe.
really new story, but aside from tearing up my rug and doing that, I suppose it was funny enough. Jeeves, write that down. I'll consider it. Okay, next in your group, please.
Thank you. And I move away, just eyeing the next thing I can take to add to this.
Okay. All right. Next one. How about you, big, strangely handsome-looking mouth man?
Well, first off, apologies for my acquaintance here for picking at your pole. I hope we can do something about that. But
Oh no,
other
it's
than that-
fine. It's fine. He snaps his fingers and the rug repairs itself.
oh,
Marvelous!
You
Play,
have-
really.
you have a lot of handlers in your hands, if I may say. A lot of people who are good at, let's say, the hefty work.
Are you here for a business proposal? Because I've yet to hear. Or are you here for another kind of proposal? I'm a little bit on the fence
I'm
about that one.
rather here to less of a well, let's say a mutually beneficial proposal, if I may add. I'm not particularly from you, but do you have any male acquaintances? Preferably people who are, well, of course, you owning this large particular area, in which I must say I am very astounded by how almost astounding, a stage's place it looks.
Yes. I love
I'm a
flattery, but get to the point. Why are you exactly looking for my male acquaintances?
It's only because they are, well, in my sort of business, I need them in particular. And regarding your area here, I'm assuming you are in contact or at least know some people who are able to handle such large, almost hefty and tiring business. I would like to be in contact with them.
Everyone except Pup notices his eyes just look down and linger a little bit on a certain area on Pup's pants before looking back up again.
Oh lord.
For
the record,
nothing is poking.
I suppose I could introduce you to some people, although I would need a little. It would take quite a bit of effort. I think we'd have to discuss it in a more private area, as per how
Anytime.
that would work. Right.
Of course, anytime. I just really need more partners in my sort of work, if I may.
I also always need more partners. Can't ever get enough of them. Right. Well, strange proposal, but I'll accept it. Right. There's you two left. You, the one wearing a chef hat.
Hey. You see Vinny's start to wipe his hands off his tank top since he's been a little sweaty. Oh, me. Excuse me, sir. I am Vinny Stromboli, owner of Stromboli's Tower of Pizza, a real slice of heaven.
Never heard of it.
And I was hoping. That's what I'm here to ask you for. Do you know what pasta is? Pizza. Have you ever eaten it?
Yes, I have eaten pasta and pizza before.
Oh, that's great. Our establishment specializes in foods of that very nature, and I was just hoping that you could put a little word out for my establishment. It doesn't even have to be that big, just enough to get people to recognize it.
So you want a sponsorship? Is that it? You want me to sponsor your pizza store or whatever?
Yes. It doesn't have to be money. Just word of mouth is enough.
Word of mouth. Well, not really interested. Maybe if nothing better comes up, maybe I'll think about it. Well, next. Right. You, the mustache man. What's your thing?
And I do a long bow. My name is Ostentatious Fantasia. I am graced to be in your presence. Of course, you, the great Leonard Rallius, can call me Austin. I am here with a proposal, and I am charmed to know that they've put me specifically with these bunch of charlatans so that you may consider the one true proposal of this group. So that your time is not wasted on the decision. You know, us rich people cannot waste our time. So, I am the CEO and founder of Fantasia Capital LLC Limited, trademarked, copyright.
Okay.
Right, and I am here with a business opportunity. My company has year-over-year growth of 10% for the last 10 years, and I want you to join me in this journey together with my company. I would like for our two companies to become one. Me, of course, as a junior partner. I understand our positions here. And I would like us to work more together in the future. You see, we're a capital company. There's not much money in working anymore. These days, you have to own.
Okay.
And with
I think I've heard enough, Mr. Mustache Man. From what it just sounds like you're not rich enough and you're just trying to mooch off of me. Like, seriously, who are you? A no-name nobody trying to just get my name and merge? Probably in your dreams. Right, that's it. Time's up for
Do I not get a roll? Hello? Okay.
No. Wait. No,
Monkey's paw is only bad.
No. He says, all right, get off my stage. However, Ostentatious Fantasia does not give up that easily. You see that while talking, Leonard was holding, a glass of champagne. You feel the compulsive urge to perhaps sell him on the idea of something champagne related to garner his interest. Please make a roll.
Okay. 2 d20s, right?
Yeah, 2 d20s, and then you get a +5 as well.
Okay, so that's a 16 and a 3, so that's 21.
21. Okay, well, pitch your idea.
I'm sorry. I feel like we've met on the wrong we've met on the wrong foot here, Mr. Rallius. I do not simply mooch off other people. I see this capital idea is not your fancy, and I totally get that. It's not for everyone's taste, but do you know what's for everyone's taste? Beautiful, beautiful champagne. You see, I have a business opportunity to sell you. Our capital company have come into possession of a large vineyard in the Champagne region of La France. And, as you know, the only champagne that is true champagne can only be produced there. We can get an operation started and running. With your capital and my ownership, we can produce the best champagne there is.
Any kind of champagne?
Oh, well, not any kind, of course. The most richest and expensive kind.
I'll think about it.
Okay, what's the champagne he's drinking? Do I see the label?
No, you do not see the label, but it is like golden in color and very sparkly. It's also a faint blue hue emitting out from the sides of the glass as well.
For the goldenest, fanciest, sparkliest champagne. For the most fanciest of people and clientele.
Well, I do like golden champagne.
Here, have my business card.
Jeeves, take his business card. Jeeves takes Austin's business card. Right, sure. I'll think about your idea. Write it down, Jeeves. Next, and your group is ushered to leave the stage.
Oh, well, there will be more buyers tonight.
What a nice man, honestly. No problems whatsoever.
Are there any propane tanks for me to think about?
Right. Okay, and with that bit over, you all have some time to kill before, the big table sit down, like, eating together, as per part of Christmas. So now I will let all of you make individual decisions on what to do during this time. You will gain a benefit, and as per the monkey's paw effect, also a debuff. I will give you gentlemen 1 minute to write down what you will do, and then I will have you announce it to me one by one. Got it?
Are we still retaining the previous monkey paw
Yes.
effect for our previous?
Yeah, every monkey's
Shit.
paw effect is permanent till the end of the one shot.
I need to make a table. Give me a minute.
The 1 minute begins now.
Okay. Oh, what's the goal again?
What will you do in the next hour or so before the grand dinner?
Okay.
Penguin, it is so funny that you asked me like for a roll or something at that point, because I was literally about to say the last ditch. The last ditch maneuver. Alright. And that is approximately, or rather exactly 1 minute. Okay, pens down, everyone. Or rather,
Oh man.
they're not actually using pens. Alright. Vinny Stromboli. Vinny?
Yep.
Vinny Stromboli, what will you be doing in the next hour before the grand dinner?
Well, wait, let me drink some water first.
Okay. The Italian
Oh
accent.
god. All right. So, Vinny, after hearing that, believes that he might have messed things up a little bit, so he sulks a bit. But he's going to try to walk around and attempt to network with some important looking people, or at least what he thinks look like important people.
Okay. Since you're gonna be networking, you're gonna be talking about food. Please roll for how well you network.
All right.
Advantage and +5.
How many dice is that again?
2 d20s. Pick the highest number, then add a +5 to it.
2d20. It's highest number, so that's 25.
A nat 20. Damn. That's good. Damn, the Christmas rolls. Okay, that's a 25. So, for the next hour, Vinny, you spend the next hour networking and talking to people. So, and please write this down, the second monkey's paw effect. You have greatly boosted Stromboli's Tower of Pizza Trattoria. From now on, anytime you mention it, people will start to recognize it. However, all of the people that know what a Stromboli's Tower of Pizza is has never eaten Italian food before and has no clue of Italian culture.
Oh boy.
Right.
This is very niche.
It's a niche culture.
It's a niche culture, the Italians. Right. And that's your monkeys. That's your monkey's paw too. All right. Next up is Pup. What will you do for the next hour?
As per my second goal, I'm just gonna go to this party to hog down on some food and to get to know the chefs.
To get to know the chefs?
Yeah, that in particular.
Okay. Well, Pup, you spend the next hour wandering around, eating and enjoying the food and trying to get to know the chefs who makes them. So for your monkey's paw too, Pup, you now have the ability to critique food or any consumable object, really. You now have the ability to critique consumable objects. However, you will critique it in a very gay way. And you can only eat it in the gayest of fashions.
God, there's only two adjectives that I could use.
You must also describe how you eat it.
As in, okay.
As in,
But,
for example,
like,
a popsicle.
Texture or
Need I say
enjoyment?
more?
Noted. Fuck, I'm doomed.
Actually, Adin, you are also particularly drawn to cylindrical shaped food objects.
Okay,
Like
so
popsicles,
consumable.
carrots, sausages, big sausages.
Critique and describe food and intake of food gaily or flamboyantly. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh crap. Penguin. I didn't write down the monkey's paw for you, did I?
No, I wrote it down myself.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And since Recker is currently a little bit busy, all right. So we'll move on to ostentatious Fantasia. What do you do for the next hour while waiting for the grand dinner?
I, of course, sell shares of Fantasia Capital LLC Limited trademark copyright to naive rich people who will take it.
It's so straightforward and it's so realistic. I don't even know we're role playing anymore. All right. For the next hour, you sell your Fantasia Capital LLC Limited trademark copyright to naive rich people. And as a result of that, for Monkey's Paw 2, your name and status has now risen to multi-millionaire, not just a millionaire anymore. You're now known as Ostentatious Fantasia, the multi-millionaire. However, when you mention your company as you try to sell things, people will always ask about that one investigation by the IRS on Fantasia Capital LLC that one time back then. You're not allowed to tell the truth.
How far back then? Because technically
rigged.
it's prescribed.
There will be various cases. Okay, let me put it this way, actually. So, you have now risen to multi-billionaire status, and the name Fantasia Capital LLC, Trademark Copyright Limited, is now rather, well known in the circle. However, they will always bring up some kind of fraudulent case from Fantasia Capital LLC's history and ask you about it. And under no circumstances are you allowed to ever admit the truth about them. Got it?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
At this point, this is just real life.
Oh, I'm gonna make it more real. Just you wait.
Right. And Recker, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so Pyrodin, what do you do for the next hour before the grand dinner?
So essentially, I am just going to go around and while I'm waiting on this on whatever this guy has promised me, I'm also just going around like saying hey, do you essentially just job applications of like, hey, do you need just asking different people there, do you own a business, do you run a store, and just looking for people. But then after a little bit, I'm like, I probably need something to show them. I look down at this about this cuckoo clock, but not a cuckoo clock. And I go, this won't do it. I toss it aside, just throw it into the corner. I'd like to go around, look for things, and tinker and make a new toy.
Okay, so for the next hour, you tried to talk to business owners, gave up, and then went around tinkering with anything.
Yeah, tinkering with anything.
Okay.
And I start building like a small collection of like, this toy, there's this toy, there's this toy, there's this toy. Now imagine what I could do if I had real materials.
Okay, Jax. Roll me the tinker thing. Advantage +5.
So 13. That's an 8. It's gonna be 13 plus 5.
13 plus 5, 18. Okay, so for Monkey's Paw 2. So, people now, the people of this party are now aware that you are a tinkerer. Your name is becoming more well known. However, they also think that you're crazy because you've gone around turning everything into toys.
Mm-hmm.
So is this a good publicity?
They will
or
be
bad?
very reluctant to hand anything over into your hands.
I see.
Get to the holiday spirit, people. Can you not see my passion? Well, no matter. I will find a way. Okay.
All right. Okay, and that's everyone's monkey's paw effect 2. All right. Okay, we're still going easy. All right, and it's now time for the grand dinner. As luck would have had it, you are all seated next to each other at the grand dinner once again. They are just about to serve food. All 4 of you also notice that at the head of the table, Leonard Rallius is still not there. Which is strange, since the man often appears at such important times to obviously gloat about himself. food is thereby delivered on the table without him, as per, the servants just doing it. And all of you just, you can all dig in.
Man doesn't have the grace to be at his own dinner party. One must wonder if he would even make a good business partner.
Right.
DM, can I make a roll to see if I can make an electric fork spinner?
You can make a roll to make an electric fork spinner. Yes.
Yeah.
But I will tell you the consequences of that.
Not 20 and 15. So not 20 plus 5.
25. Okay, so are you ready for Monkey's Paw Effect 3? Pirate.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have successfully
Perfect.
made a, what do you say? An electrified what?
Fork spinner.
So is it electrified as well?
No, it's motorized essentially.
Oh, a motorized fork spinner. And it is usable.
Yep.
Please add that to your inventory.
Okay.
However, you stole a person's pacemaker. Just straight ripped it off his chest to.
Pacemaker has no motors though. Okay, well I guess I don't think with it.
Well, it's a fantasy one. It's a pacemaker. You ripped it off and you somehow made a motor out of it. So, Monkey's Paw Effect 3, Pyrodin, you now have the ability to make a motor out of things that should not be able to make motors. However, the item component must be from another person, and it is usually something very important to them.
We'll assume he took the pacemaker from a servant, so it doesn't matter in the dinner party.
Yeah. There's a servant who just dropped like dead in the background, and no one really cares.
I was thinking it'd be like it'd be a guest who was asleep all the time.
Mayhaps later. Right.
Wait, DM, am I multi-millionaire or billionaire? What did you say?
You're a multi-millionaire. You're not quite billionaire status
Okay.
yet. You're a multi-millionaire right now.
Very good, Axel.
So
Right.
weird.
And all of you now also notice that the food in front of Pup consists of only cylindrical objects. Sausages, carrots, for some strange
Yeah.
reason, meat popsicles.
That's amazing for
Yeah.
me. Just stick it in the middle and rotate away.
What was that?
Hey, Pyrodin.
Oh,
You say as you call my attention as I'm in the middle of eating.
Trying to eat, yeah.
Yes.
I feel we have gotten off on this wrong foot. While you may be desolate and without capital, I feel like we could come to your bright mind could obviously be of use. I see your new invention here, and I would like to invest. Okay. Fantasia Capital LLC has big dreams with big inventors like yourself, and this automatic fork, you might say, we would have to come up with a better name for the market, of course. Seems like it has potential, real potential.
Cool.
What do you say? You sell me the idea, I give you the money. You know, you'll get royalties, of course.
Change.
And we will.
Fantasia, offer him shares instead.
Of course, as business people, we do not pay with money. I will retain the sole and entire right to produce your invention, and you, in return, will get some shares of my company so that my success will also become your success. How does that sound? As you see on this graph here, and it's just like a handwritten paper, the shares of my company has also already risen strongly in one night.
You're just freehanding a graph, just like up, down, up.
Yeah, literally line goes up.
Stonks, you know.
To be fair, I do need capital, but what do you mean by sole right to produce? Does that mean I can't make more?
Well, the company will be making more in your name, of course, and seeing as you will be paid in shares, you will be part of the company. So it is like you are producing it.
Real
Can I
quick,
use my
Pyrodin,
hand?
you suddenly remember something you read in the newspaper 3 years ago. There was an SEC investigation into Fantasia Capital LLC. You feel the urge to ask about this.
That is a fair proposition, but the shares. What was the name of your company?
Fantasia Capital LLC Limited Trademark Copyright, of course. My own name.
I remember that name. Wasn't the SEC looking into you back then?
Oh, the SCC. To pardon my French, but these woke leftist cancel culture witch hunters look for us hardworking rich people as scapegoats for their life's problems, which of course only stem from their own lack of character and ability.
You've lost me on that point.
These woke cancel culture leftists under their woke sky will not stop us from providing to the people what they need. And also,
you can see from Pyrodin's look, he gets that you just don't like the SEC, but he cannot follow any of that. Absolute illiteracy in all of that. Just
Mr. Pyrodin, Pyro, may I call you Pyro? Look, okay, to sweeten the pot, I see we've gotten us off on the wrong foot, but as business partners, even though you will not be part of the 1%, I will permit you to call me Austin. How about that?
Change.
Austin. Interesting, but you didn't answer my question. About the okay, I'll just tell you this. I'll go along with this, but you may not hamper my creativity at any
I
point.
would never dream to do so, as your creativity will be our profit. Now sign here.
Give me a bit.
Okay, and we'll stop that. We'll stop that bit right there. Now we turn to another incident on the table. Pup, you are about to eat a sausage, and Vinny, as an Italian human, you witness him eating this sausage. Pup, could you please describe in detail how you eat this sausage?
Rather than like the usual, like take a nibble and then have your meal, have a drink, and then go back into a nibble. And I just like one after another. It's been a rather long day, really. So he's just kind of just like just rotating these down like one after another, and it's
change,
just like
not
it's
good
just
enough.
non-stop. Oh god. He slathers the he slathers the tip in A1 sauce, and he proceeds to just essentially drip feed it into his mouth before taking it whole. Only this type of events can have this quality of food.
Vinny, you find whatever, just however he just ate that sausage to be insanely sacrilegious to your heritage.
Oh, no, Mr. Pop. You don't drown the sausage in sauce. What do you think this is? Do you think this is think this is water? Where do you come from? Oh my. This sausage. I pick my sausage up with a start with a fork. This sausage is the star. You taste the sausage. It's there to enhance. What are you doing? You're making a soup. As he waves his arms wildly.
I'm telling you right now, this is the exact reason for what sauces are made for. If I may ask, is Vinny, if I remember correctly? Vinny. I slam my sausage back down onto the table. Vinny, may I ask, do you know what the pleats on your chef's hat are? No, are what they're used for?
The pleats of this, of course, it's to signify my role here. I'm a chef. Do you know any other purpose they might be for?
Well, if I remember correctly, the pleats are to signify every single way that a chef can cook an egg. Now, do I ever ask for what I put in the egg? Do I ever ask for what type of egg that I want in order to get a specific taste? No. They're all eggs in the same. I am just looking for the specific texture, the salivation, the almost voluptuous taste. The best quality that I could get over here. That is all I ask. I do not care for what type of food and what type of looks or what kind of mixture I get, as long as it tastes.
My goodness, I don't know what culture you're from, but if that idea of tasting new tastes or other food is just trying to violate it and just absolutely play with your own pasta, then keep me out of your sauce.
New monkey's paw effect for Pup.
God damn it.
You
Okay.
Since you have bastardized Italian food from the eyes of Vinny, you now have increased defense against all Italians. You have increased defense against Italians. However, you can never you will never know what Italy is or any of its culture or food. You will also refer to pizza as a flat circular piece of flour with tomato sauce. You can only describe it in factual terms. You cannot call it a pizza. You do not know any of the Italian words.
Okay, so I have defense against particularly in this party.
Oh yes,
may I
particularly
know?
in this party.
Okay. May I ask out of character, or is it not fair to know how many to know the ratio of Italians to non-Italians in this
You may
party?
not know, and you may not know the number of Italians at this party. And
I will never know because Trump does not know Italy in general.
yes, exactly.
It's just a Russian roulette.
You cannot recognize Italians. You just think they're just normal
Okay.
humans, or yeah, you just think they're normal.
You just think Italian are normal humans.
That came out so wrong.
Damn it.
Your new special ability is the ability to recognize Italians as normal people.
You'd be surprised.
I am so. My monkey.
Otherwise,
Dude,
impossible.
He's defeated racism.
this
so
is a reverse monkey. This is the opposite of a monkey's paw. I've reversed racism. This is beautiful. I don't get what's the defect here.
Oh yeah, actually add in one more. I don't think I made it clear. Italians don't like you.
For fuck's sake.
The
Okay.
one person
You-
who considered them
So-
humans.
You start referring to the cheese on pizzas as mutz instead of mozzarella, or you call every pizza a pie instead of a
It's
pizza.
a deep dish.
Yeah, you make deep dish.
Okay, so defense against the X-axis powers.
Whoa.
What's the other one? Italians hate me.
Yeah.
I do not know what Italy or any of its culture, and
Yeah.
anything related to its culture is.
Yes.
And what's the last one?
Italians hate you.
Okay, Italians hate me. I do not know anything about their culture. That is all to know.
Yes. Right, and also Monkey's Paw 3 for Vinny Stromboli. You can now deal damage to people by scolding them on their lack of Italian culture.
Oh right, wait. I have to factually state what pizza is, and
Yes.
never refer to it as pizza.
Anything Italian food, you can only state it in fact.
No,
Right.
I am the anti-Vinny.
Okay,
to
so
factually-
Vinny, you can do damage to people by scolding them on Italian culture.
Alright.
However, however, if you meet someone outside of the Axis powers, you will lose immediately. Which is to say, if you meet someone that is not Russian or German or Japanese, you lose.
Russian axis? What the fuck?
Vinny will
so-
lose instantly.
Oh, wait, so what's the list here? Okay, the Axis factor. Okay, so German, Japan, and then somewhat a majority of Slovakia, or like that European area.
Hey,
Yes.
sorry I left a while ago in the middle of it. Is it okay if I say that Paradin did sign on it?
Oh, sure. Pyrodin signs on it. Right. And
So Austin, as I now have the right to actually say, how many shares and what's the par value of each share?
What's the
Oh,
interest rate? Is it annually? Is it semi-annually? Is it monthly? Is it quarterly?
You asked this after signing?
No, before signing.
Well,
Or do you want to get
you
back
see-
into the dialogue first?
into the what?
Do you want to get back into the dialogue?
I
first so we
I
can do
will
it
let you
properly?
finish up this business deal. Then I will announce both your monkey's paws, and then we'll move on with the story.
All right.
Okay.
Well, about payment. So it would be a bi-monthly deal for an umpteen amount of shares transferred into a Swiss bank account and then into your account after an escrow of 30 days. And then, of course, you will you will be able
So-
to access your shares to a company account. And also, it's fine details, honestly. You'll be set up, is what I will tell you.
So you're telling me I get more shares twice a month.
No, bi-monthly.
Oh, so every 2 months I get more shares.
Right, as long as you work for us and your inventions are making profit, then yes.
Penguin, I'm going to tell you now that is a fucking horrible idea. I would just have to wait
He's
a
got-
certain amount.
by the end of this party, he might have like a majority.
By the end of like, a certain amount of time, I would have more power of the company than you. That's
This is
a
an
horrible thing.
annuity. Is he? Okay, so
I'm sorry. You think we don't put out new shares every month? And how many shares do you think you're getting, Mister?
That's what I was going to
how many is he getting?
ask. How
An
many?
umpteen amount, of course.
An umpteenth amount in English, my proprietor friend.
The amount of egg a hen would lay in the 2 fortnights.
Okay. Quick break.
And that's everyone.
Fantasia, you gain your third monkey's paw. Okay. Can you write this down or shall I write it down?
No, I can write it down.
Okay, your third monkey's paw. You can now make up numbers using bullshit words. Any words you want. And people will understand it automatically. And you now have... However, you cannot do basic math.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's altered the realm of mathematics so much, he's forgotten what it is.
We are working with non-Euclidean numbers.
No way, the Australian.
$1 Australian. Okay, so
you might say he deals in ostentatious amounts.
okay, so Paradin, you now immediately understand what an upteenth amount of shares you're getting, and to be honest, it sounds like a good deal to you.
Sounds like a good deal to be. One last speculation, my dear fellow.
Yes.
When you issue new shares, I want priority rights in buying new shares from that before people.
Of course, our business partners will have first access to all our IPOs and later shares of our company and subsidiary.
Correct. Well, amazing. Perchance, what was, now my dear friend and partner, what was that SEC investigation?
All right.
Have you signed the deal?
Not yet. It seems for all my tinkering, I don't have a pen yet. What is
I have a pen. I had 2 pens here from my 2 pockets.
All right.
And at the same time, I say, "Wait, should I continue or?"
Hold on. Okay, so you're given the pens.
Okay.
Paradin, I will now give you your third monkey's paw.
Oh,
So,
shit.
so for your this would be your fourth monkey's paw, right?
Yep.
For your Jesus, for your fourth monkey's paw. Okay, so firstly, you have now obtained the ability to gain something favorable out of any contract you sign. However, every contract you sign from now will be a scam.
Including this one?
Yes.
Oh god.
Just
Is
say
this
yes.
by like? Is it by lack of knowledge, or is it by like it's just
Yeah.
unfortunate? Is it? It's just all
Yeah,
scams.
By
so
sheer
it's-
fortune.
Christ.
Yeah, no. I mean, is it scam by fraud, mistake, or negligence?
All of them. It is a scam where technically you are losing, but you are also gaining something.
Right. No, but I don't want to get into the legalese of it. Okay, I see.
The layman's understanding of a scam.
Yeah, the layman's understanding is
Look,
Okay,
wrong.
let me rephrase this. So for the fourth monkey's paw, so people are more interested in offering you contracts. Okay, that's the first one. Secondly, you will always succeed in signing a contract that you want. However, all contracts handed to you will be illegal in some way, as in not completely legitimate.
Okay, but do they know that, or is it that they're incompetent?
Okay, so some of
Yeah, or is
them
it both?
will know, some of them
Hmm.
will not know.
Okay, I see. So it's both. It's all three. It is fraud, mistake, and negligence. It
They will
depends.
also be completely honest with you about it, and you will be 100% okay with it.
Oh, so it's just mistake and negligence. so it just means that everyone I happen to sign a contract with, them meaning well, is just fucking stupid in one respect or another. It's amazing. Yep. Okay. Absolutely. Wait.
And no, if you
I
read this clause
Okay.
over here,
Wait, and one more thing for this. If any player or the DM is unsatisfied with how the contract is going, they may add in their own clauses.
Yes, I'm in full support of this.
Okay. And that's your fourth monkey's paw. Okay? So,
Right.
Pirating,
Well,
you signed the
well.
contract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Penguin, we're unfortunately writing this contract down together.
and if you turn to page number 5 over here in subsection B, you can say that the Fantasia Corp retains the right in perpetuity to name your firstborn child anything we would wish. We would put advertisement. We could use their name as an advertisement opportunity. This will be a mutual benefit. Mutual benefit, of course.
Ah, the legalese in me.
Okay.
You get
As
the-
DM, I
you
like
get
to
the
add
entire
a clause.
contract photo.
Mutual benefit means that Pyrodin will also get to do anything to Fantasia's firstborn child.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Castrated. I'm a eunuch.
You're a eunuch.
How do you think I got my wife to be so high?
Okay. And with that business
God.
concluded, there is a new advancement appears at the dinner table. Suddenly, you see all the servants semi-agitated, and a servant suddenly rushes out and declares, "Ladies and gentlemen, do not panic, but Master Leonard Rallius is dead."
I immediately look. I
I like to tinker.
immediately
and
look
make
at
a
Pyrodin for no.
Oh,
for no reason.
I immediately look at Pyrodin.
Okay, make me a tinkering check. You tinker in response to this news.
No, I don't. I was
Oh.
joking. I was
Oh.
I tinker a defibrillator, but no.
Okay, right. Well, the crowd goes into a quiet hush, And then almost spontaneously, everyone starts talking at the same time. There is
Well,
much
this
chaos
simply won't
going
do.
on.
Mamma mia.
I do not know what you're saying, sir. That is not a language that is on this earth.
Okay. And in short order, the manor is locked down. No one is allowed to leave. Leonard Relius has been murdered in his own home. Everyone is once again, seated at the dinner table. No one's been allowed to leave. And in walks a detective wearing a leather jacket.
God damn it, it's murder mystery. Okay.
Yeah, so
knew it!
It was Poirot-esque. Come on.
Look, what was the movie?
Yeah, go on.
On the Express?
Orient Express, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is he big?
In walks in a detective. He's holding a toothpick in his teeth, and he's wearing a leather jacket. Walks in. All right. My name's Detective Pasta Pastrami, and I'm in charge of this case. He spits out his toothpick to replace it with another one. All right. As of now, use all suspects. Because use the only ones that were here. Tire Man is locked down. Guards out everywhere. Picks up a new toothpick. But law dictates that we can only hold you in for 24 hours. So to save us the work, I thought of a pretty clever way to catch a killer. Picks up a new toothpick. Alright, so next 24 hours, whoever catches the killer gets a reward from the Relius Foundation. Can ask for anything. And I mean anything. New toothpick. So, if you want to get a deal or something with a dead guy upstairs, better find the killer. 24 hours. Or let you look in the crime scene, but one group at a time. That's all. And he leaves.
The dead man did know how to run a good dinner party. Entertainment and food.
Right.
He's inspired me to make an automatic toothpick dispenser.
God damn it.
Okay, so I will say, for simplicity, all of you are now in the same group, hunting for the killer of Leonard Relius.
Oh no.
You are now taken up upstairs to go see the crime scene. You're being chaperoned by Detective Pasta Pastrami. Alright. Here's the crime scene. Check it. Ask me whatever you want. Right. So as you all enter the crime scene, you see that it is Leonard Relius's, some kind of private office. There is, a desk with, some papers on it, and a large amount of just magical tools and knickknacks lying on shelves everywhere. He's lying on the floor in the middle of the room with a stab wound on his back. Any of you may now ask Detective Pastrami for details.
I mean, assuming he was here, what kind of party hoster would go back to his own office as the dinner is being handed out? Get what I'm saying?
Little bro, I'm going to be very real and call you out here. We have had multiple parties at the house, and you and me have just stayed in our rooms.
Okay, fair, but I'm just saying, it's a very flamboyant. I want him to be like, he would be the main star, knowing someone as cocky as him. Thinking about it.
Alright.
I go up to Detective Stretch Flower Egg Mix, was it? I walk up.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Alright. So, is there any conclusions?
Fuck you.
Or anything that you? Oh, excuse
Fuck
me.
your mother too. Spits a toothpick at you.
What?
Italian.
May I ask where you're from and what culture has taught
Oh,
you
may I
such?
ask where you're from? Eh? As if you would ever know. Fucking. He spits in a toothpick at you.
Pop is completely dumbfounded. What kind of guy is this? I look towards the group and like gesture and point towards him silently, going like, this guy. Like, I shallowly leave and investigate on my own.
I walk up to the detective.
Yeah?
Detective Pastrami.
Yeah?
When was the body discovered?
Well, the body was discovered like, I don't know, 30 minutes after the dinner started. Short amount of time. So it must have been done just right before the dinner started, really. Sometime around that.
Who found the body?
Found the body? A servant. Some butler guy.
Butler found it. I see. And when when the servant called the police, I'm guessing.
Right when he found it. They were trying to sort it out first. They locked it down and they called us. That's why the moment they announced it, we just walked in here, you know? Took some time to get here. Christmas and all. Eating dinner with the kids, for Christ's sake.
I see. And in those 30 minutes, what if the killer just walked out before any of you got here?
Nah, impossible. This guy, total whack job. Constantly paranoid. Got like 1,000 guards out there. Not even an ant could get by.
There are no cameras or surveillance?
Well, there were cameras. And they didn't see anyone leaving. Literally nothing left this house. Not even a single meatball.
How about the cameras about this room?
Now, wouldn't you know it? Guy doesn't like peeking on himself. No cameras in this room. In fact, nothing in this room. Not even a teleportation spell can get in here. Guy's like the greatest wizard.
How about leading to or out of this room?
Well, wouldn't you know? There's 2 windows and 1 door. As you can see, came through the door. 2 windows over there. He points to the 2 windows behind the desk.
Surveillance.
What?
I meant surveillance out of the room.
There was no surveillance out this room. Doesn't like people hang around here, according to the butlers and stuff. He would just call for them, you know.
I look around. Is anything broken?
Can you please roll me a perception check?
Cool.
There are no bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay, while you roll that.
7.
Okay. 7. So, Actually, so that's a general perception check. However, I'll let you roll for perception for. You're looking at the magical items, right?
Oh, well, now that you've prompted, so
I've just realized I forgot to ask you to specify that. So in general, the 7, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. However, you'll get a different perception roll for the any tinkering related items specifically. So roll that perception with your like tinkering roll.
okay. 5 and 11, 16.
5 and 11, 16. Okay, a 16. So most of the magical tinkering, tools and like what gizmos seem particularly okay. However, you come across one crystal ball that seems to have a bit of a stain on it. You see the stain, and it's some kind of red sauce.
I smell it.
It smells
What do
like
I smell?
tomato.
Tomato. Is it crusty? Or is it still fairly wet?
It's semi-crusty like a stain, but it still has a little bit of moisture to it.
Semi-crusty but with moisture. I see. Is this the red sauce? Oh yeah, it's tomato.
Hmm.
I
In your
look-
mouth, taste it.
I look. Did he have any food in his office?
Food? Nah, guy never eats here. Always has to eat somewhere, fancy.
Perchance. I see. Okay. Do I have any knowledge of what the crystal ball does?
Yes, you can roll for so from what you can see here, it seems to be like some kind of crystal ball that's used to do like projections and whatnot, like movie
I
projector.
See, can I tell? It's okay if I have to roll, but can I tell which direction the splatter was going in?
The splatter was going in. You can roll investigation, but no bonuses.
Yep. 16.
16. Looks like it's hard to tell from your opinion, but it looks like you can't really tell which way it came from, but you think it's probably from a finger or something.
Oh, so it's not like a splatter, like it dripped onto it. It's like somebody had tomato on their hands and then they rubbed across it.
Yeah, something like that.
I see. And he was stabbed in the back. Correct.
Yeah, looks like.
Do we know where the knife came from?
Nope. No matter weapon. Nada, zippo.
No murder. I see. Thank you. And I look towards the rest of the party. I'll be looking around. Look at the body. And I take off. I'd like to go down to the kitchen.
All right. Okay. So
in the
go.
context of the
Mhm.
the plot, do we know that it was tomato sauce us as the group members, or did he just take?
I haven't told you anything.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll stop Pyrodin's route there for now. It's time for the other people to investigate. All right. So who else would like to do any investigating? Actually, can all three of you roll me perception checks?
Yeah.
Roll me a general perception check and then your specialty perception check. Write it down like the general chat so I can see all the numbers. So the general
But the
perception check.
specialty-
The general perception check is just a D20 with no bonuses. Your specialty perception check is the same as before, like the with advantage and a +5.
I see.
And I'll get to each of you top to bottom. Or heck, we can just do the first number that pops up. Is that cool with you guys? Just do the first person with the first numbers. Okay, so it seems like the first person with the numbers is ostentatious. Ostentatious, a general 18. Dang, why couldn't you roll like this in the main campaign?
You don't have to do him like that.
Come on, bro.
It's a time. It's a season of giving shade. Right,
It's giving.
a general
It's
18.
giving.
So, as the multi-millionaire that you are, you have a you have a good eye. You need
I
a
put on
good
both
eye.
monocles.
Yeah, you put on both monocles, and you start inspecting around with another monocle in your hand, and you find something on his table, a blank sheet of paper. But you feel like looking at it from another angle, there's some kind of brown stain on it.
Do I investigate it?
Yes, you pick it up. And by chance as you pick it up, it passes over a warm candle flame, and some letters start popping up.
Yeah, I put it in front of the candle flame.
Okay, you put the whole thing in front of the candle flame and warm up the entire document. You see something written there. And with your special roll of 24, you determine that it is some kind of merger document pertaining to the Relius Foundation and this mystery company. This mystery company, so-called Atelier's Corporation. I'll spell it out for you. Atelier's Corporation. It does not mention in a document what Atelier's Corporation does. But it does, but the entire document seems to be talking about magic and as a business. Products and the like.
Okay.
Yeah. You also, with your business sense, note that there is a tone of disagreeability in the message between the document between Relius and Atelier's Corporation. Seems like Relius was not too keen on the merger. But it is strange that such a man such as Leonard Relius would even have to deal with such a merger option. He normally with his status he could just ignore whatever the hell that popped up.
After I'm done reading,
Yeah.
I burned a message on the same candlelight. I was burning. I was putting it on.
What the fuck?
Oops, sorry about that.
Aye,
No,
there's
it wasn't important.
evidence. What?
No, it was a blank piece of paper. I just wanted to see if the paper here burns normally. If
Aye,
maybe this was
Don't
arson.
fucking do it again. You hear?
Oh yes, obviously
Jesus.
not.
Amateurs. God. Okay. With that. Monkeys. Wait, no. I'll save the monkey's paw for later. Later. Okay, so I would say that concludes Merlo's investigation of the room, right?
Merlo, nice. Yes.
No, Merlo. Oh shit, no.
No.
Wrong person. Ostentatious.
Fantasia.
Ostentatious, fantasious investigation of the room.
Right.
Okay. And next up is pub. No, I'm forgetting the names. Pup. Yeah, pup. So for general, you get an 8. So in general,
Yeah.
you don't see anything. However,
Fucking
with
dark.
your special 24, you notice that Leonard Relius, the dead person, has been unusually erect for a corpse.
No shit. Do you have any previous knowledge regarding whether
You
dead
also
corpses
go
tend to be
over.
erect at
You
the
also
time of
see
death?
a drawer slightly ajar. You open
Wait.
it, and there's a bottle of lube in there.
Who says Die Hard
Oh,
isn't a
okay.
Christmas movie?
With your specially tuned instincts, he must have been flexing his muscles to become erect in preparation to help a partner work with magic tools. And the lube must have been there to help ease the machine work. The hammering process, if you will.
Is it particularly the lube that I noticed in his unusually erect package?
Do you check his package?
I refuse to. I'd rather check out the bottle of lube and if it's been used, or if why it was there. Is it being readied? Was it brought out? Anything? Is there anything on it?
Change action not gay enough.
I checked. I checked the bottle of lube myself through unspecified action.
You check the bottle of lube through unspecified action. You hear Detective Pastrami yell a very bad F word at you about pertaining to your sexuality. Also known as a pile of sticks. And you discern that the lube is indeed, it has been used. It has also been used on his particular meat sausage.
The word has Italian roots, so he wouldn't understand it.
Sorry, it has also been used on his particular meat baguette. Yeah. On his cylindrical meat thing.
Noted with with surreal implications. Okay. As much as I begrudgingly, out of nowhere, feel some animosity towards the detective. What was it again? What's your name?
Leonard Relius?
Okay.
Or are you talking with the detective?
The detective.
You can't say his name.
Okay, unleavened dough of wheat flour, grated Parmesan cheese, and whatever cured beef. If I
Wait,
may,
where's
add
Parmesan
this to the list
from?
of evidence. Huh? It's the pasta dish.
Well, you can't say that. It's
Pasta-
Italian.
Okay, the stretched out dough. I go up to him.
Okay.
May you add this to the list of evidence. Used lube.
Fuck you and your evidence. How about that?
What touch you matters? What the?
My manners. You're talking about my manners? How about you watch yourself,
Yes,
huh?
I'm talking
Wise
about
guy?
you, man.
Eh? Spits a toothpick at
Okay,
you.
but look,
Eh?
I'm just saying there's some
Listen,
I'm
buddy, I don't
assuming there's
care
some-
whether your mother is Mary Jesus herself. I ain't listening to a single thing you're saying.
Don't
Okay.
talk about my mother that way.
I talk about your mother anywhere I like it. Don't beat it.
Without any really just to make sure, just for the record, he goes to the bathroom not in relation to his last statement, and then he checks for any evidences there.
You go to like the bathroom outside this office.
Yes.
You're holding the bottle of lube.
Yes.
Okay, please add a bottle of lube to your inventory. Thank you.
Thank you. Of course. And I'll close it there for now.
Okay. All right. Man, how did I end up putting a bottle of lube in the murder scene? This wasn't in the script. Okay. Up next is Vinny.
Use.
Vinny, your general investigation is 12. Okay, so you look around. You don't notice anything different. There's a dead guy stabbed in the back. You know, it's meh. But since you got a 20 on your special roll, you start sniffing using your Italian powers. You smell something, a distinct smell. You go over to a crystal ball. You see that there is the faint smell. You smell a faint hint of tomato sauce, the kind used on pizzas. And you also notice the faint smear on it. Looking at the direction of the smear, as an Italian person, you can tell the direction of the smear of tomato sauce because you're Italian. See that
I should have been
something.
Italian.
You see that something.
On, I'm also Italian.
You see that something has flown by, just barely bouncing off. You know, like glancing off the crystal ball from the direction of the door. You follow this imaginary trajectory, and underneath one of the desk legs, you find a round, meaty object. It's a meatball covered in tomato sauce.
Oh. Oh. I approach Pasta Pastrami. Salve.
Ah, my man, how are you doing? Vinny, right? Yeah, Vinny.
Ah.
How's your mother? I met
Yes.
her a couple of weeks ago. How is she?
Oh, she's doing pretty good.
Ah, good.
The retirement life.
Ah, that's good to hear. Okay. Why are you holding a meatball? There's not enough sauce on that thing, brother.
Yes, that's so it's very strange. I found it under the desk leg over there. Some sauce on it. There's also on the crystal ball.
Why the hell would anyone put a meatball underneath a desk? You know, you're supposed to put it in the drawer. Keeps it fresher.
Yes. Hmm. Why, I'd presume. I'm just a chef, really. I don't know why I'm here, but if I had to say something, maybe Mr. Leonard here isn't really into Italian culture. If you know know what I mean.
Yeah.
Either that or we have a rogue Italian on our hands, which is crazy to think about.
Mamma mia, you don't mean to tell me the killer is Italian.
No, impossible. It'd be much messier.
Oh, no. And they use Italian food like that. Oh, mamma mia.
So true, I can only handle one bastardization of food already. I'm sure you've seen him.
Ah, yes, the walking furball. Ugh, disgusting. I wish his mother had swallowed him.
It is what it is. We have to grit my teeth and deal with this while I'm here.
But Vinny, I don't think it's the mafia that did it, you know? I don't think the mafia does not do things like this, you know? Vinny, could you please make me another roll to see if you figured out a part of the clue?
Is this a regular roll? Just
Special.
1d20.
Special is Italian related.
I see.
It's food related.
It's part of the mafia.
He's the part of the
Oh my goodness.
Oh, a nat 20? Okay. Okay, Vinny, you start thinking. If it were really an Italian rogue, they wouldn't have left a crime scene like this. You know that a true Italian would be able to bounce that meatball off the wall and back to their mouth perfectly with no tomato sauce left anywhere. So whoever did this is a cheap imitation of an Italian. Someone's trying to set up or frame an Italian killer.
Ay, mamma mia.
But
I've
easy, Vinny.
seen marinara. I've seen marinara sauce being stirred wrong before, and this is showing all the signs of it.
What do you mean,
I
Vinny?
think if it was Italian, it would be methodical. Like how I've seen them operate near the trattoria. But this, well, they're not us.
I see what you're putting down, Vinny. So you're saying someone's trying to frame the Italians? Dang.
Yes, yes.
We have an imposter among us.
Someone has a bad agenda, and I don't understand why. But I think I'm already wary of some people, particularly the furball and the Frenchman. Oh, I hate the French.
Ooh. Yeah, the French is bad news. Bad news. Don't appreciate good pasta, that's what. Always undercook it every time.
Trying to stick their baguettes in our bolognese.
Yeah.
But for now, I guess that's one hint. It's someone trying to be us.
Yeah. Can't be letting anybody appropriate our culture now, yeah? Yeah.
On my heart. On our grandfathers.
Z. Right.
So, anyway, what you've had your dinner lately? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, yeah, the jobs have been busy, you know, and then I get to Christmas dinner with my wife and kids, and look, I get called here, and it goes on forever. Just Italian talk. Right. And we will progress on with each person's actions, just like before the grand dinner. Okay, so there is a couple of hours, you know, until it gets too late at night and that you all would want to go to sleep. So what do you decide to do in these couple of hours before going to sleep? How do you choose to investigate?
Who's going first?
Seeing as Merrick and Recker are both muted, they're probably doing something. So
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So we'll start with Recker first. So what does Paradin do in the next few hours? Last you said he was going to the kitchen.
Yeah. So I want to investigate the kitchen because I wanna find the chef, or like whoever keeps track of the utensils of all the kitchenware and everything, if there is such a person.
person in charge of like all the kitchenware and everything.
Yeah, so you know, like a person making sure everything goes where it needs to be. Unless that's just if no such person exists, then just the head chef.
Okay, yeah. So no such person really exists in charge of all the silverware. I mean, there's like the head butler that like cleans, polishes, and maintains it.
Yeah,
But it's
this is
like
kitchen stuff.
he's not the person who's always keeping an eye on it 24/7. He just distributes it when the party happens. So your best bet is now the head chef.
Yep, I go up to the head chef. Excuse me, I'd like to ask some questions.
Yeah, sure. How can I help you, partner?
Will, are you missing any knives?
Knives? Can't say, partner. Don't think I've been missing any of my knives.
I see. Well, who is allowed in here?
Well, there's me. Bunch of my cooks and chefs, and the butlers, serving stuff.
I see. Can I see the collection of knives you have here?
Collection of knives. Well, yeah, sure. Go look around.
You got any trash or unneeded slabs of meat around?
Trash? Yeah, sure. Trash is
expired or something.
Yeah, well, we have all the trash over there, but why are you asking for the trash?
No, I'm asking for meat you'd be willing to part with.
Meat?
Slab of meat.
Well, we have some scraps in this bowl. He hands you a bowl. I mean, would that do? I mean,
can I see it? Is the intention DM is that I'm going to take the knives, just stab meats, and then like compare the lengths of each hole they make, and then compare that to the body.
I see. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so yeah, just to move this area along. Thank you, and then I do that. I just take samples, and then
Okay, so can you
for my tinkering?
Yeah,
I make a label maker.
You make a what?
Label maker.
Okay, add that to your inventory.
All of this.
You have a label maker. Okay, you label the meat and you try stabbing each of them with a knife. Can you please make me a general check and a general investigation check and then a special investigation check.
Not 20 on the general.
Damn.
Fuck. 1 on the special.
Wait, you rolled 1 twice?
No, I rolled a 20 on the general, then I rolled a 1 on the special.
Yeah, I know, but to roll a 1 on a special, you get advantage on special.
Oh, do I get advantage on special?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, right, yeah. Thanks,
yeah. I thought you rolled a 1 twice.
No. 14, though.
14 plus 5, okay.
Yeah, and plus 5?
Yeah, plus
because
5.
It's your specialty.
Yeah,
19.
Yes. Thank you, ostentatious.
Thank you, Penguin.
Okay, so a nat 20 on the general and a special of 19. Okay, so for a 20, you notice immediately that the stab mark isn't quite right. It's kind of wider than a normal knife. you're starting to doubt whether and like the penetration depth and everything is pretty strange. I actually find that the cut inside isn't actually as clean as you think it was, like as if the knife somehow broke part way as it stabbed inwards.
Is there a you know,
Any
fragment I can
fragments?
try and pull out? Yeah.
So yes, after you know, looking around in the wound carefully, you do find a fragment. It's covered in blood though, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it is definitely not metal.
Petition to wait, before we continue. Petition for Pyrodon to make this slap of meat into a fit the square hole game. Just for the sake of consistency.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. After you find the fragment, you feel an incredibly compulsive desire to match the meat to the hole, like the square thing as as Merrick has suggested.
Yep. This takes me a while. Do I even have to roll for this?
No,
Or-
but you do waste one entire hour doing this.
Okay, fair enough.
You have 1 hour left.
The murder weapon isn't a knife. Can I look at the fragment and see what it looks like?
Yes, you can. Yeah, so look at the fragment. You can't. It's really hard to identify since it's covered in blood and everything. But you can say
it is.
some things for certainty. One, it is not any kind of metal that you know of.
Hmm.
Two, it is definitely not something you would use for, like, you know, traditional tinkering, like soldering metal and whatnot. Not a crystal either. Three,
Right.
it seems to be kind of organic, you think.
Is it like a talon?
You don't think it's a talon either. It's rather the fragments are rather thin and cylindrical.
Mamma mia, he got stabbed by a pasta.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I had like 3 other things I wanted to ask first.
There's
So-
no way, no.
Right. Well, I had I test this. I go down to the kitchen. I boil water. I put it in. Does it come out soggy?
It comes out soggy.
It's a pasta.
You determine that it is spaghetti.
I call the
Uncooked
head chef.
pasta, to be exact.
Yes. I call the head chef over.
Yeah.
Can you show me how you store your pasta?
Sure. Yeah. In this cupboard right here. Goes over and he opens like the pasta cupboard. And there's sacks inside and whatnot.
Sacks of pasta.
Yeah. Like small sacks, not like the big one.
Yeah.
We usually make them fresh. Since the boss likes eating it fresh. This bag seems a little bit light though.
I'd like to investigate the bag.
Okay, well the chef takes out the bag with you. He's like, that's strange. The pasta in the bag rolls out not as like a bunch of strands, but rather it comes out as a solid block, and there's the mold of a knife in there. Huh. Well, what kind of creative art is this?
Weapon. Who has access to this kitchen?
Well, the servants, us. But I don't think anybody in the kitchen's touched this too much. We haven't exactly served pasta yet. That's meant for like tomorrow morning. Made this in preparation. We were gonna make it later, after the dinner and whatnot.
I need. You have culinary knowledge, chef. How was this made? Do you think it was made on here in the kitchen, molded here, or somewhere else?
Seeing how busy we were and how many bags we had, could have been made outside the kitchen and they just put it back. Sometimes things get moved around without me knowing. So, could have been made outside the kitchen. So you're telling me that they just compressed a bunch of spaghetti into a knife?
Possibly. Okay, thank you. I'd like to, with the rest of my time, I'd just like to go ask Detective Pasta Pastrami for the list of all the guests here.
Okay.
And their trade and trade if they've ever stated them.
Okay, so Detective Pasta Pastrami hands you a list of the guests. It's a very long list because there were quite a number of guests here. And what are you looking for exactly in the occupation?
Culinary expertise.
Culinary expertise.
Or arts.
Arts. Well, you see a couple of creative artists there, but they're not exactly in the arts and crafts thing. They're just painters, and there's only like 2 of them. And there aren't really any other crafters there or culinary experts.
That's interesting. Okay, maybe we can go to the others.
Yep. Yeah, I will say that your investigation ends here. That's it. All right. Well, please note down any clues that you may have gained. And now, next we will go to Pup. Pup.
Sorry, not ostentatious?
Oh yeah, ostentatious went for you. Thank you. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ostentatious.
Yes.
Okay, what do you do in the 4 hours before sleep?
Well, I have come up with this great business opportunity. I need to find this Atelier Corp. This is a good merger partner as they are, and I would like to find a compromise with them.
Wait, actually, hold on. I am so sorry about this. But I gotta go back to Pyridin a little bit. I've got to give him his monkey's paw. Right, so this is Pyridin's 5th monkey's paw. Okay, your 5th one, right?
Yes.
Okay, your 5th monkey's paw. So during all these events, actually, the head chef and Detective Pasta Pastrami both have handed over contracts for you to sign as potential business partners in the future. So the head chef confesses that he doesn't actually have a culinary certificate to you, but he's willing to buy and advertise any culinary tools you make with his fake name. And Detective Pastrami openly admits that he has ties with the mafia and that he's killed several people illegally. But he would like to sign a contract for you to become an investor in your future business. You sign both of them without question.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Your 5th monkey's paw from your actions thus far is you develop the ability to scrutinize. How do I say this? You develop the ability to scrutinize organic material for crafting better. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, so
Like,
I'm better able to like, just see like organic material. Okay, this is good for this is good for this. This is
yes,
what its
yes.
strengths are.
It's yes, exactly.
Mhm.
However, anything remotely organic to you is now deemed edible by you.
Mm,
That includes leather shoes.
yes.
Right. And anytime when there is an organic object in scene, any of the players may tell Peridin to eat it.
Hmm.
Okay. That's your monkey's paw.
no.
Got it?
Alright. Yep.
Alright, okay. Next to ostentatious.
Okay, so I am looking for a business opportunity with Atelier Corp.
Yes.
If anyone has any information about them.
Okay, so can you roll a general charisma roll, no bonuses, and then a special roll. Actually, from now on, we'll just call it, a general roll and a special roll to see your success in this.
Okay, for general I got an 8. For special I got 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay. Ooh. So generally, going to, you're talking to the other guests again, right? Trying to find Atelier Corporation. However, it doesn't really seem like anyone's, heard about it. But with your special roll, you do find that there is some kind of rumor going around that Aurelius magic technology is not actually is about to be surpassed by another secret company in development.
I mean, secret company.
And that's what you glean from the first hour.
Okay. Can I do anything else?
Yes, you still have 3 hours left.
There's a secret company, but I already looked in this room and I just found this merger. I'm thinking maybe Atelier Corp is a secret company, but then how would I know
Wait,
more? No one's
Actually,
really
I'd like to
told
add a
anything.
clause. You spend the next hour wasting your time selling your company to other people.
Yes, but I grow even richer as a consequence.
Oh, yeah, I guess you do. So you have 2 hours left now.
I go to Detective Pastrami.
Okay, you go to Detective Pastrami. What do
Hello,
you do?
Signore Pastrami.
Yeah.
I would like to question you. Would you be interested in a business opportunity?
What kind of business opportunity?
Well, you see, I hear from a subsidiary, a business partner of mine, that you happen to be part of a very prestigious organization.
Is that
Well-
a threat, bub?
No, not at all. I happen to not be a prejudiced sort of person, and I feel I see here only a business opportunity. With our forces combined, we might even surpass any of our competition.
I don't know. It's not up to me to make these calls.
Yes, but you know the people who make these calls, and you could put us in contact. And also, as part of the Fantasia Corp family, you would have privileges, but also responsibilities. It's all detailed in this contract right here.
I don't know. Tell me the numbers. Talk numbers to me. Gotta tell the boss something.
What numbers? What would you like to hear?
Good ones. Come on, sell it to me. Sell stuff, right?
10% year-over-year growth.
Change. You cannot use 10%. That's a real number.
The number of howls you hear in a full moon night at the biggest forest in the town, amount of percent growth year-over-year for an amount of years it would take for a tree to grow into its second stage of maturity.
Well, I guess that adds up to pasta, but what about the pizza cuts of the dividends?
The dividends, of course, come in many parts. There's dividends that. I'm sorry, out of character, I'm getting a fucking headache over here, man. Fuck. The dividends, of course, would be the distance the crow would fly during its migration in the winter south. In kilometers divided by 10. Divided by... in megameters, sorry. And well, that's the dividend share, but also you would need
And you know what, fuck it. The cannoli end of the year returns sound pretty good. You know, cannoli is cannoli. You know, and handle the contract. I'll hand it over to my boss. Get in touch.
Right. Do you have any questions about our previous business?
Well, will you he leans in closer. Were you actually working with, you know, the other family?
The other family?
You know, the other family. You know?
I assure you I know of no other family in this town.
You sure?
You would have to elucidate me on the information according to this other family.
No. Just no. It's fine. I trust.
Please.
I trust you.
Please. We are business partners now. We share information.
Right. But remember, I found a single Russian in there. Makes a cutting motion with the toothpick. No other families. Exclusive deal. You hear?
No, a Russian family.
Yeah.
What would that have to do with anything?
Rivalry is bad for business. You understand my drift.
Well, with our help, any opposition can be crushed. If you know what I mean.
Sure thing.
No,
Anyway.
I just mean that some people, some less business savvy people, do have. They are a bit more reserved, about our financial history. I hope you haven't heard any of the rumors.
No. Rumors are rumors, you know. But sometimes, you know, I gotta ask, you know, be sure, you know.
Sorry, can I change on myself? Isn't he supposed to ask me about the SEC? I've been getting ready for.
No. Each person asks different things.
Oh, okay.
No, there's no SEC
Oh, so
in this one. His is the
Okay.
family.
The
Alright.
family.
Yeah. So okay, we'll stop there. For that ends your conversation with Detective Pastrami, and for your final hour, what do you do?
Hey, party members out of character. Could we have a chat? People.
Sure.
Are we here? I don't know how much time I'm gonna have left. And we seem to be moving at a snail's pace.
Oh yeah.
My brain is
Yep,
fucked,
yep,
bro.
yep.
Yeah.
Christmas part 2.
I, you know, I can do like what you guys want to do, but like,
That's fine. We can just say ostentatious just heads off to bed after that. Cut you a bit short, and we'll probably end this one shot. It looks like next
Yeah.
week, real quick, because we did start pretty late this time around.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Yeah, no,
worries.
it's okay.
Today
It's
was
also
No,
late
okay,
for us.
okay.
It's alright.
today was strange in a bit. We'll just finish other people's night before night stuff, and then we'll continue on next week with the morning stuff, and that should be like the end of the one shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I promise you, it's not that long. It's a one shot. We just started off really weird, and we took a 30-minute recess in the middle of it too. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no
Not
worries.
Dark
like a
dividend.
really bad delay.
Yeah, but no worries. Right. We'll get to the other people. Right. So it's Pup. So
Oh, right.
yeah, Pup. You have 4
Mhm.
hours.
Okay. I spent the first hour trying to look for. Instead of going to the bathroom, I'm gonna try and look for my
Wait. Hold
my
on.
my newly found associates.
Wait. Sorry, Pup. I'm so sorry. I need to give a monkey's paw to ostentatious. I forgot. Real quick. Okay. So ostentatious, 4th monkey paw. Right. You now have a favorable relations to the Italians.
To the mafia.
Italians, air quotes. You now are in favorable. You now are in. You have you're very favorable with the Italians, air quotes. However, Russians will kill you on sight.
You break some eggs to make business.
Yeah. Okay. That's your 4th monkey's paw. Right. Okay. Now back to Pup. Yeah. Okay, Pup. What you doing? You have a bottle of
Oh,
lube.
sorry.
You're in the bathroom.
Okay. I'll investigate the bathroom real quick, and then I'll head to what I was doing.
Okay. Make me a general roll and a special roll for bathroom investigation.
Okay. No. You've got to be joking. Wait. I'm gonna take a picture of this because because there's no way.
What's happening?
This is a once in a lifetime for me.
What's happening, dog?
Oh wait, right. It's advantage on It's
Special.
advantage on
Advantage on special.
Okay, on special. Oh god, please. Just one. It's not much of an improvement.
I'm hearing very strange noises.
So let's go down the road. Okay, so it's a 1-1 on general and special. And then for the reroll on the special, I got a 3. So I think that totals it up to 8.
Okay. That's a 1 on the general check and an 8 on the special check.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the 1 check, it's a bathroom.
Yeah.
It sure is a bathroom.
Yeah.
And as for the special check of an 8, you have lube in
Christmas
your
music is
hands.
something.
You're in the bathroom. You don't find any more lube in the bathroom, and that's it.
Is this like a public? Is this like a public bathroom or like a guest bathroom where it's just like?
This
yeah,
is like
a-
you know, one of the bathrooms. It's kind of public, but it's kind of like, you know, the closest bathroom to the office, so it's kind of like the pseudo personal bathroom of Relius.
So essentially like the faculty toilets in like schools and shit.
Yeah, but only guests. Servants aren't allowed to use it. So
I see.
only visitors and Relius is allowed to use it.
Okay. I exit the bathroom after finding out there's no more lube, and it sure is a bathroom.
Yep. You have 3 hours left.
Oh damn it. Okay, I spent another hour, if it's okay,
Yes.
to search for my fellow acquaintances that I made earlier in the party. My 3 orcs, 2 mammoths, and cavalry.
Okay. And what are you trying to do with them?
Do I find them?
Oh yes, you
Just
do find
myself.
them. What are you trying to do with them?
Okay. Okay, so nothing business associated. Just pointing that out. But just generally asking. Okay. Now, general question, just for you guys, if I may.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course no one else is allowed to leave the party, but in accordance with this investigation, may I ask if any of you have split from the group during the entirety of when you were here?
No. I don't think we did split off from the group. Well, we were just all at the table. Then, you know, the announcement came in. Pretty weird.
So you all have been together this entire party, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Now, although it's a peculiar question, if I may ask, have you seen anyone else leave with our prestigious guests? Wait, my dog's not opening.
Relius?
With our prestigious guest, Leonard Relius, yes.
Well,
Reed.
no. Didn't even see him at dinner. And I don't think anyone from the
see.
table left. We were, you know, kind of looking at everyone and talking. I don't think anyone left.
I see. Look, just between us guys, okay? I found this I pull it out. I found this bottle of used lube in his office. And
Sure, you found it.
Yeah. Of course, I found it. And I found him in a bit of a, let's say, not flaccid state as he passed.
You don't say. Well,
Now,
boys, this sounds like something we might need to discuss with you in a more private setting. Pup, could you please make me a special roll?
okay. Please, dear God, not one again. Ew! Okay! 5 plus another 5, that's 10.
10. Ooh.
Can I
Okay.
get a read on the room?
So this is the kind of roll that the lower you get, the higher chances of avoiding this are better. And since you just landed on the benchmark, you go with Harry Cavill, 3 orcs, 2 mammoths, and 1 Goliath to their bedroom. You tuck in early and do things. You work on each
God
other's
damn it.
hammers,
Of course.
and it concludes your investigation early.
do I sleep straight after said activity?
No, you're too busy thoroughly investigating each other's hidden caves.
God damn it.
All right,
Uh,
time for Monkey's Paw. Okay,
Okay.
Monkey's Paw number 4. Monkey's Paw number 4. You can intimidate other men with your dongus.
Rice. Noted. Never gonna use, but noted.
However, you will immediately lose when intimidated by a woman.
Okay. In all due respect, we have yet to encounter one, at least properly.
All right,
Oh,
that's your
God.
Monkey's Paw. It's just gay stuff.
Is it? Yeah, no, I'm thinking a completely separate game here. I'm lost in the world.
It's just gay stuff, and then Italians hate you.
Yeah. So it's just gay stuff, really.
All right. Right. And that settles it for Pup. Charcoal. And we will move on to our final person, Vinny. So Vinny, you've gained this clue. You have 4 hours.
I'm going to make my way back to the dining area.
Yeah. And what do you do?
Are there still people in the dining area?
Yeah, there's still people there. I mean, they're still eating. They can't really leave the manor, so there's not much else to do. Some of them are out investigating, but a lot of them are just eating.
All right. Okay. In that case, this would be pretty funny actually. So,
Okay.
you know how
Bless you.
how Italians, they got the herd mentality.
Yeah.
So, I could go to the. Let's see. Vinny goes to the kitchen real quick.
Okay.
Then he asks around for any ingredients like cold pasta or something.
Okay. Okay. You get the cold pasta. And
I'll get the cold pasta and a small sauce pot.
okay. You get those, and then
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the dining room.
uh-huh.
Then I'm going to go to where I was seated before. Place the sauce pot on the table.
Yep.
Then I'm going to take a piece of the cold pasta
Okay.
and break it in half.
Okay.
Heretic.
As you do this, over as you break the cold pasta over the pot, you see several people immediately stand up and just go and just like go, why you do that? Come on, what are you doing to the pasta? Oh my, mamma mia, what are you doing?
Oh, pardon, but I need your attention, my fellow Italians.
Oh, why did you not say so? Why you do that? It's not bene.
It's because I left my bell at home,
I
and
see,
I all
see.
know that.
Okay.
We all know that. Yes. So, if it's not any bother, can we all go to someplace else? All of us are Italians.
Okay. Prego. Let's go. You and a bunch of other Italians go to like the drawing room to chat. It's just you and please write this number down. You and like 30 Italians in one room. It's become a very noisy room. And not all of them are human too. It's like Italian orcs, Italian elves, Italian half elves. They're just Italian.
So, first things first. As it is in this city, I'd want to advertise my my little trattoria
Oh, you have a
because
trattoria.
business hasn't been good. Yes,
Oh no, that's not very good.
business has been bad lately. They don't know what they don't know what Italy is.
Oh, who doesn't know what Italy is?
You'll see him. You'll see him walking around. It's very obvious.
Oh, you mean that furbo? Cara mia, not that dumbass. Oh, he's an animal. Animal, I tell you.
Yes, my friends. But it's not just him. As I bring out the meatball with a little sauce from my
You hear a
Italian
collective gasp as
inventory.
you bring it out. The dry meatball. You see one of them faint. An Italian woman faint. One person's doing the cross. Oh, thank God my children aren't here. Oh, I cannot look at this. My mama, bless her soul, will cry if she saw this meatball. So dry, it would suffocate someone.
Why, yes, it's so unfortunate to see, but I think someone among the guests, they're trying to upstage Italian culture, trying to be like us, bastardize our food.
You hear a bunch of Italians start blabbering and immediately. The unanimous message from all the cussing you can tell because you're Italian is that they're very angry someone's trying to upstage Italians.
That's right. And this Rizzo, whoever they are, if I find them, I'm going to get my mutts on them and I'm going to give them a pure Italian rage. Are you with me?
Yeah, we're with you all the way. Yeah, let's get that guy. Drop in the river. Yeah. Make him to pasta. Feed him the dogs. Yeah.
That's right. We'll take him. Turn his insides into cannoli.
Yeah. Yeah, cannoli. Yeah. Cannoli. Cannoli is good. Yeah. We're going to use his blood as marinara sauce. Yeah.
Yes. The perfect seasoning. Perfect topping for a calzone.
Yes. A pepperoni his penis. Yes.
But I'd want to say something, my friends. While that furball may not know anything of Italian culture, I don't think he is the culprit. Because I have been near him the entire time.
You hear a bunch of loud disagreements. It's not possible. Not possible. He hates Italians. If he hates Italians, he will frame the Italians. No?
True. I haven't forgotten my father Vincenzo's teachings to me.
Vincenzo, good man.
We must be on the lookout for anyone that's disrespecting our food. They must be the prime suspect. And we must beat them up with no remorse.
Wait. I got a guy.
Oh, yes?
The butler.
What do you have?
I saw him.
The butler?
When he was serving the sausages, right? Good chorizo, everything. He wrinkled his nose.
Aye.
Yeah. Exactly.
Really?
He wrinkled his nose. I swear on Jesus. He wrinkled his nose.
Hey. This can't be.
Exactly. Think it was the head butler too.
Is it just him?
I think it was just him. I was watching everyone, you see? I think it was just him.
Oh. If it's just the head butler.
And even worse,
Then this...
he leans in.
Yes?
I think he's English. I know. Bad things. Not very cannoli.
Aye. This is the equivalent to having cold spaghetti. This can't have this. I knew the owner wasn't big on cuisine. But to think that his own staff is just as short-sighted, we can't have this. Vinny says as he rolls up his sleeves. I will march into the head butler's room and we will drag him out here screaming.
Yeah, sounds of agreement and everything. Right. And with that, you end your, speech rally. However, as Italians are, you spend the next 3 hours trying to prepare and organize properly to get to the head butler's room. And since it has taken that long, you all unanimously agree that it would be best to just go to sleep for now and just try again in the morning.
All right.
And now,
Way to do, Italians, man.
and now for Monkey's Paw 4 for Vinny. Monkey's Paw 4 for Vinny. So, Vinny now gains the ability to organize Italian mobs. However, sorry. Gains the ability to organize Italian mobs. However, if Vinny does not make enough Italian food for all of them before ordering them, they will not follow his orders.
All right.
Also, other players can also determine whether it is enough Italian food.
This is getting a lot to keep track.
This feels somehow like fucking Papers, Please. Oh no, you
Yeah.
you transport have the visa with a specific number.
Hey, new culinarians.
Italian Megatron.
The age of
Nice.
culinary is over. Follow me, and you will never again suffer from the ignorance of people. Italians, rise up!
Mamma mia.
Garibaldi as a transformer during the age of Italian unification.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't even know anymore.
Instead of the Decepticon badge, it's just the Chef Boyardee face.
Alright. And we will end the one shot here for now. It's a good place to end it. We will continue on with part 2 of the one shot in the next session, where the murder mystery will reach its climax. I think.
2-shot.
Hopefully not
shot
long. Hopefully after I reach my climax.
Well, we already know who reached climax tonight, but alright. So thank you, dear listeners, for tuning into this Christmas special of Whispers of the Old, Ballads of the Young. This is Murder at Rallius Manor, and we will see you again for part 2 of Murder at Rallius Manor. Bye-bye!
Ciao, Bella.
Yeah.